Member for West Vancouver, Sea to Sky.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Today, it's my pleasure to recognize a woman of outstanding generosity and initiative. Elsa Morris passed away last year. However, the impact she made across the Sea to Sky region will live on. Born into a German family in Poland, Elsa survived World War II and the very difficult post-war years. She worked as a translator at the Canadian Consulate in Hanover, where she met and married Dr. Harry Morris, a Canadian physician. They returned to Canada, and after initially working in her husband's practice, she ventured into commercial real estate and began a business that she managed right up until the end of her life. While much of that is notable, why I felt it important to remember Elsa here in this House today is that for more than 30 years, without fanfare, Elsa recognized the challenges faced by women, children, and families in the Sea to Sky as she continuously contributed to Sea to Sky Community Services, a local nonprofit whose programs and services reach some of the most vulnerable people living in the constituency. Elsa's donations help Sea to Sky Community Services expand their programs and provide new forms of support to those in need. Sea to Sky Community Services initially focused on at-risk children and families, but has expanded to include residential care, women's counseling, programs for adults with developmental disabilities, as well as homeless outreach and prevention services. Elsa helped to provide operational space for the Sea to Sky Community Services in the Pemberton Valley, which included critically important space for family and community programs, the Pemberton Food Bank, an administration office, and adjacent second family and community space. She also made available a secure house for women and children fleeing domestic violence. Over 3 decades, Mr. Speaker, Elsa quietly contributed more than $1.5 million of critical funding to Sea to Sky Community Services, and while I knew Elsa for a long time, I only learned of all this after her passing. The legacy of Elsa Morris's generosity lives on, Mr. Speaker, in individuals and families she supported. She changed so many lives for the better. Thank you, Elsa, and thank you, Mr. Speaker.